Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about hidden gems. The reason I'm making this video is to highlight a very important rule that almost every writer says: do not delete your work. No matter how bad you think it is, or how good you think it is but you just kind of moved on, you can always come back to it for ideas, tweak it, and such. Now, I have been part of an online writing community for over a year now, and it is called writing.com. If you haven't heard of it, then I seriously recommend that you check it out. It was started by two people over 13 years ago, and it's absolutely exploded. The people on there are absolutely amazing. They're so supportive. You can get reviews for your work as well as review others, enter contests, and much, much more. I love it, and I think you will as well. The reason why I'm telling you about writing.com is because just the other day I was flicking through a bunch of blogs, reading other authors' stuff, and I stumbled across a blog belonging to Tina Moss. Now, whilst going through her blog, I actually managed to find a contest called the Golden Shorts Contest. Now, unfortunately, this contest is closed, so this isn't actually an advert for it. If I'd have found out about it earlier, it probably would be. As it turned out, I only had a couple of hours to write an entry for it, and the entry had to be somewhere between the realms of 3,000 to 5,000 words. There were 7 different genres you could choose to write in, and for each genre there was a different judge. I'd love to tell you a little bit about my story, but I'm going to have to hold off on that, because otherwise I run the risk of my story having a name to it, which it shouldn't, because it's being judged purely on the story, not the person who wrote it. For this competition, I only had a few hours, so I thought, oh my god, what am I going to write about? So I went onto my writing.com portfolio, and I have a folder of short stories that I've entered into a variety of contests, but most of them tend to be flash fiction, so 500 words-ish. But I thought I might be able to get an idea from it, expand on it, and then get my 3,000 to 5,000 words together for the competition. I couldn't really find anything, or something that I thought would be worth expanding on for it. But I did find a folder which I named novels, and there was one in there that I'd started over a year ago, and then I'd somehow got sidetracked and I'd forgotten all about it. And I was flicking through my notes for it. I had character backgrounds, I had a novel outline, I had certain scenes written, and I just suddenly went, this is perfect. And why did I leave this? So I took a couple of the scenes, mashed them together, rewrote sections, and before I knew it, I had a story that was 4,500 words. And I was over the moon with it. I was really happy with it. It didn't feel like a rushed piece of work. It felt right. It felt like something that had been sitting in the back of my mind and working away without me even realising it. This is a strange one because I think the short story works really well as a short story on its own, but I also think that it works very well as a teaser. It doesn't give away any massive spoilers of the book, but it does, I think, generate a level of intrigue. So whether I win or lose or anything with this contest, as soon as it's over and I can proudly claim that it's mine without risk of being discovered, I plan on sharing it because I think it will generate people's interest in the novel idea. I am actually writing a novel already at the moment, but they always say that when you finish your first draft you should maybe take a step back so that when you do come back to it you're in a good mindset to edit it rather than clinging onto every word, unwilling to delete anything. I think when I do take my step back, I will be visiting this one. This contest is going to be judged by the 7th of December, so I'm going to have to put another video up after that, telling you a little bit more about this story, and I will be providing you with a link to this short story, and I would be thrilled if you'd read it and give me your feedback. But until then, I'm afraid I do have to be a little bit secretive about it. The moral of this story, this video, is don't delete your work. Even if you have to stuff it in a folder somewhere at the back of your computer or drawer, keep it. Because you never know when you might suddenly get that flash of inspiration to expand upon it. Or just suddenly find it and have that joyous feeling of, oh my god, that's not bad, that is. That's what I thought when I read mine anyway. So there you go. You never know where or when you're going to find those hidden gems. So keep your eyes open and don't delete anything. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!